up, Boobie Goaters? My name is Erin, and welcome to a Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon chaos with the Boobie Goats. And today, I have nothing much to chat about, but I haven't really been listing a bunch of stuff lately, or maybe it's been a little sporadic, and I didn't even do my morning coffees this week. And that's okay, because I'm trying to get better. And I'm almost all the way done with my medicine. I have like 5 more days, and I'm gonna be all good, So, super excited about that. All right, Boob Goats. I want to right now just go ahead and thank Granny Boo 2 for your super chat or super sticker. That's awesome. Thank you. And hello, Thomas. I've got a question rolling in the chat about chickens, I think. If you're ever going to raise, could raising chickens be in your future? Pretty good question. I will say so myself. That is a really awesome question, because why not? Even if, let's see, I believe Thomas put, he wrote something in here. Here we go. Target Prime Rib. If you haven't, check out his channel. No, because I live in an apartment and chickens are not allowed. But I would love to help my brother-in-law with his. Yes, because his brother-in-law has chickens. So I've seen a few people on the YouTubes, maybe in the YouTube shorts, and what they do is they have these little chickens that run around the house, and they have diapers on the chickens that collect the poo, and they have to throw them away and stuff. But chickens, they just poo all the time. So you gotta think about what you're gonna do with all this poo. And probably compost it, maybe little composters, and have a little house where your little chicken can live. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, we got a question. Hello, K-Chat. Do you eat them, or are they just for eggs? For me, they're just for eggs right now, because I'm not really brave enough to actually eat them. Although if I have a really mean rooster, I'm pretty sure there's a ton of YouTube things that show you how to get rid of your rooster and make them maybe a stew or something. I don't know. But I do just have the chickens for eggs. And what happens when you get chickens and you want to get more, and if you accidentally get a rooster, you're like, hey, let's get into this incubating. And the incubating is something that I absolutely love. I like the fact that you can watch the eggs develop, and you have to make sure, like right now I'm doing dry hatch, and my last batch was a dry hatch. Technically, a bunch of the eggs were not fertile, and that was true because we busted them open in our egg topsies. A few of them, like maybe 5 to 6 of them, actually had something try to develop, and we hatched 11, and I can fit 40 in my incubator, but I only put in 39. And I'm about to actually set more eggs today. Probably after this live. I'm warming up my incubator yet again. I traded some eggs with a good friend. Hi, Jackie, if you're watching. And she's already got hers in the incubator, in her incubator, because she got some of mine. We're hoping that she gets some naked neck chickens, because I do have naked neck roosters. And I only hatched 1 naked neck chicken. Okay. Oh, let's see. Yes, that's my question. All right, cool. I can go on. But anyway, so when I'm incubating the eggs, once a week, I will go in and check the eggs and see if they're developing or not. But last hatch, I didn't do that because I've been sick. I got bacterial pneumonia. And I had a sinus infection, and it went into my lungs, and that wasn't cool. So now I'm on like a really low dose of amoxicillin, and I'm almost done with that. I'm feeling better. I'm sounding better. I still got like a little bit of a cough, but that's just being sick for sure. And lately, because I was sick and the kids were trying to take care of the chickens and stuff, they did kind of a good job, but also there's like 4 or 5 really broody hens, and I'm like, well, let's just let these ladies do their thing, and one of them, the picture in this thumbnail, she has way too many eggs around her. So I grabbed all the eggs around her, and then any of the eggs I collected for the past few days, and I'm gonna put them in the incubator probably after this with the extra eggs that I got from Jackie. All right. And Thomas says that's what's happened to me. Oh yeah, so you didn't sound really good. Are you gonna still do your live, man? That's what I want to know. For tomorrow, right? Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, man, I don't know what that was, because when I went to the urgent care, the nurse was like, well, you've had this for 12 days, so we can't tell you if you had the flu or COVID. And I'm like, I don't want to know. Come on, I'm just sick. Like, I want to get better. Maybe you'd give me some medicine or something. And the nurse practitioner, which I saw, she was like, girl, there is so much fluid, just like you can see it in your ears and everything. And I was like, I know, I can tell. Like, when I sit on the shake plate machine that I've got, you can feel the fluid and everything, and it's just like, ugh. So that's, I went there and I got my diagnosis and some great relief in the next few days from just taking the moxicillin, because I'm not allergic to penicillin. So shake plate is a vibrator machine that you can stand on, and it helps with, I have like edema in my legs, and I also have like a varicose vein. So it just keeps my left leg a little bit bigger than my right, and it holds fluid. And when you get on these exercise machines and they just shake your whole body, they shake the fluid basically out of you, but in weird ways. Like, after you're done on the shake machine, maybe you have to use a bathroom, or maybe you're just super sweaty, or sometimes I just get really thirsty if I stand on there long enough. It's kind of crazy. But anyway. So guys, how's your Saturday afternoon going? We're getting rain, and we have a ton of rain, and the kids are super disappointed because there's like a fair going on in town, but you know, they can't ride the rides if it's raining. Like, it's just, so I told them, if it's not thundering outside, you guys can go play outside. It's not going to kill you to play in the rain. And they're like, okay, yay. But they're already back in here. I can hear them playing around. What are those? You know, honestly, I don't know what the shake plate is actually called. I just Googled it on Amazon and I got one. Yeah, raining in Chattanooga. Yeah, it's raining here too. Yeah, because I'm in Middle Tennessee. More closer to Nashville, actually. I was hoping like maybe it would clear up a little bit. We could ride bikes and stuff, but it's just muddy. I got to break out my mud boots and go down there to the chicken coop. Maybe make a movie today. I don't know. I've been a little sporadic with stuff, and I will drive. I don't know what happened, but I started like doing movies like every day, and then I got sick, and I was like, I really just need to not do anything and relax. And it was very helpful. It made me feel better. So I'm glad I'm better, and I sound better. I think I sound better anyway. Not a lot of runny noozles and stuff here. So yeah, that's about what's going on with me today. And I just wanted to go live anyway, because it's been a little bit. And I was kind of like rewatching one of the first Saturday afternoon lives where Scarlett took over for a little bit. And it was really funny. And I'm like, oh, somebody asked like really important questions. Like, because you're on carnivore diet, have you ever got your blood checked or anything like that? And my answer is no. I did get my blood tested when I was in the hospital with Raquel when I had my C-section, and they ran through everything. But I haven't had it tested since then. So I can actually go and get it done, because my birthday's coming up, which will be Tuesday, and I have to make my doctor's appointment, which I don't really want to, because I hate doctors. I hate the whole medical care system. So much there, so much. But you know, you need it. Sometimes you really do need it, like I did. I had to go get medicine. Granny Boutique says, glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Yeah, it does suck when you're feeling bad, and it puts a strain on you, maybe. I don't know. I was so out of it. It wasn't good. And I'm like, this is I need to get better. I might as well break down and go to the urgent care, you know? And I was like, I wonder if they're gonna like take my blood and test me and all this stuff. But they didn't. They were just like, I can see. What is it? Oh. So Thomas just wrote, I had to delete my next video for tomorrow. It was a birthday card to my sister, and I had a song, thank you for being a friend, and they blocked it. Oh, because of the music on YouTube? Huh. Well, I guess, yeah. Oh, well, if you actually do your little video and you have it vertical, your phone vertical for like a YouTube short or something, you can actually go in there and put the thank you for being a friend on it and not get in trouble with YouTube if you just do a YouTube short and upload it that way. You can do that. Yeah, I had to, earlier today, I had to take my boys, they needed to go to Goodwill and get some more Hawaiian shirts because they're going to a dance next Friday and they have to get dressed up. So I let them go and I was walking around. I didn't really see much. I had Rocky with me, and when I ran into them, they have like these dress shirts and dress pants and dress slacks and stuff. And I'm like, what are you guys going to church? What are we doing? I thought it was Hawaiian. And I pulled out some like Hawaiian shirts that I went by and found, and they were like, oh, these look really good. I like these better. And I was like, okay, well, we'll get those. Hi, Kiwi. Thank you for coming. You guys are supposed to be playing in the rain. Hi, Sandy. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. I saw that Rick was still going on his live Charger Mopar, and I was like, oh, well, I know he does really long ones, and it's Saturday, but I didn't want to wait till 3 o'clock because if the rain lets up, we're going to go bike riding. Hi, Holly. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we're just like hanging out on a Saturday a little bit until the kids probably knock the door down or something, which is always fun. So when I'm dry hatching, you just don't add water to the incubator. And the only reason I get away with it is because it's so humid here that the humidity already reads. And let's see, Sandy just said she got home from the dump run. Yeah, I went to the dump today too. I did everything really early morning. So by the time I got home, man, it's crazy. Costco Saturday morning. I've never been that early and it was insane. And I'm like, is there like something big going on or something? Am I missing some holiday? What's going on? It was pretty full, but I got some really fun fizzy waters. They were different flavored. Oh, so Thomas is saying, did food and water taste horrible to you? No, because I couldn't taste or smell. I still can't really smell anything, but I couldn't smell anything since 2021 when I got the COVID. I can smell some things. Sometimes I can smell stuff, but other times I just, just little wafts. But I can't smell. I couldn't taste anything. That's why I was eating liver. I was like, I got the liver. Let's try it because I can't taste or smell it. And I was really surprised the baby really liked the liver. You never know. You never know until you let them try. For sure. I don't know, man. I don't know what you got. If you can, because taste or smell horrible. Oh, that's awful. Are you fasting at all, Thomas? Because that's what, after I got my diagnosis, I was like, I'll just do one meal a day or just eat one meal. And all the screaming in the background, everyone, they're okay. They're just being obnoxious little children. They know mommy's on the phone. That's what's going on. And let's see, Sandy said, is it Monday a holiday? I don't know. Is it? I don't know, guys. I'm so out of it. I've been under a rock for so long. He said water tastes bad and you can't even stomach food. Yeah, so I fasted right when I found out. I was just like, I'm not even hungry anyway, so I'll just like take my medicine. And I ended up eating one meal a day, and it got me into just one meal a day. Although today, after I was done shopping and stuff, I heated up a bunch of burger patties for the kids, and I was like, oh man, that one looks so good. So I ate one. But then, whatever. Like, oh, Cinco de Mayo's Monday. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is. Yep, that's a big thing. That's party time, I guess. Let's see. And May 26th is Memorial Day. That's right. It must be about Cinco de Mayo or something. And then like they didn't really have like really great sales going on, so I was like, well, if the fizzy water's not on sale, the San Pellegrino is there. It's like $16. And I told my boys to grab me one, and they're like, no, you're good, because I already grabbed like a bunch of stacks of the LaCroix that they sell. The 5th of May. Yeah, that's actually my husband's birthday's on the 4th and mine's on the 6th. And I was like, we should just get married May 5th and make it really easy. But instead, we ended up getting married in July. No, not July. I don't even know when I got married, guys. In January. January 17th. I knew the date. I just didn't know the month. Silly me. Oh yeah, and Mother's Day's coming up. That's right, the 11th. Oh, it's the most important day. It's a good day to actually plant out here, even though you could do April 6th for seeds, and I have planted some seeds, and the radishes came up, and Emmett was really happy about them. He was like, "Mommy, taste one." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." Kind of just smell like dirt. So, well, spicy. He liked them. He got like a little handful of them. They're kind of small because they planted them all together in big piles of seeds, but that's okay. And I'm pretty sure, well, we planted the raspberry and it looked like it died, but down at the root base of it, you can see that it's popping up, so it's okay. Everything, the little fig tree's doing good, and my blackberries. So, except for my little area where I have my, I've got my fruit trees, that little area, I need to mow because it just blew up again, and then every other day it's been raining, so it's like really hard to mow when the grass is very high. Oh boy, Thomas is really sick. He can't keep any food down. And he's optimistic about getting better. Well, I hope you do, man. Usually, let's see, that one weird flu that I got. Oh, when was that? I was recovering after it, but it just stayed. The cough stayed for a while. And then this one I've had for more than 2 weeks, and I'm just like, I'm done. The intestinal flu. Hello, Rick. I'm glad you stopped by. He hates it when he gets the intestinal flu. Yeah, who wouldn't like that? No. Yeah, and we'll pray for Thomas, and hopefully he gets better. Feels better too. When everything stops draining, it's usually a good sign. Hopefully it hasn't. It has, right? Right. All right, guys. I said I'd do a Q&A session, and I didn't get to do it last live because Rocky was up and she was like, I'm done. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm done. So if you have any questions, go ahead and slap them in there. I'll try to answer them as they go, because I missed the blood work question in the first live. I need to rewatch some of them because I do say some silly things sometimes, and I can use them as YouTube shorts. I'm like, oh, I'll just do that. Hilarious. All right. Thomas said, can you believe my roommate got mad at me and woke me up to make him his breakfast? What? Wow. I don't know what to say about that. That's crazy. Oh man. What? Wow. Where's your sympathy, man? Or even empathy for that, because everybody's been sick once. He probably knows you're sick, right? Lack of communication skills, lack of humanity skills there, bro. For sure. Sorry about that. It sucks. Just, I would just be like coughing into the food if I had to make it. I was actually so surprised how the kids stepped up for me. They were just really great. Oh, I gotta talk about my dryer. So I started like hanging the clothes on the line because it's been nice and sunny, and I love the smell of clothes hanging on the line anyway. But the dryer it didn't really break, but I did have to take it apart. And those things are so crazy to take apart. But luckily, YouTube is full of 1,000 videos on how to take apart dryers and fix them. So what had happened was inside the dryer venting system, I vacuumed all that out. I took out the front of the dryer, and then I couldn't unscrew some pieces, so I had to wait till my husband got home, and he got them unscrewed, and he opens it up, and there's a freaking wire. And he's like, "Is this a bra wire?" And I'm like, "No, but it's shaped like one of those bra wires." And I'm like, dude. And, yeah. And so we pull this wire out, and it's like something that you would use to to fix fences and stuff. And I know it's not me. I always empty my pockets, but I'm like, where the heck did this wire come from? And it was shaped like it would be like a bra wire, but it wasn't, because the bra wires are flatter and they have the weird caps on the ends. And it just it stopped the fan. So when the fan wasn't spinning, the whole system would try to spin, and then it just shuts down because I think it has an automatic or something. And I was like, oh man. So we pull all that out, put the dryer back together, boom, it works. And I'm like, yes. I do not want to buy another dryer. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm missing some chatter in here. Let's see. Sandy goes, "You have a jerk roommate." Clothes smell like fresh sunshine. Yeah, when you have them out, yes. And then Kate's chat said, "Clothes pull off pollen." Cool. Didn't know that. Oh, and then Thomas said his roommate's a sick man. He's forming dementia. And guess who would have been volunteered to take care of him? I remember, or no, you reminded him that there is a cereal that he has. He's not carnivore, and he only has it when I can't make it. Oh man, violent dementia is not good. Kind of seems violent. Yikes. Dementia on its own is horrible. My grandma was almost 100 when she passed, and that's when she started slipping up and forgetting things. Very lovely woman. Wasn't really dementia. Okay. And that's about all, guys. No. I'm gonna take a sip. I even made tea. Now, what tastes funny to me now is the peppermint tea. Even though I made it this afternoon because I don't want to drink coffee right now, peppermint tea is like, And Sandy just said, "I got mail. What is it? Mail a mile from home, and you couldn't find it." She said she said it on the top of the car. Oh no! And you found it all the way down the road. Well, at least you found it. Who hasn't done that? Like put coffee cups on the top of your car and forget to take them off until you hear boom. He said he's not violent yet. Okay. Well, there you go. Kids are screaming. I told them they could go outside. It's not sunny. I'm waiting for the sun. Maybe it'll break through. Maybe not. Such a rainy day. Anyway. Holly said, "She loves my videos so much that I had to get chickens." Oh, nice. You got 12? 1 week old, 4 babies, and 4 different breeds. That's awesome. Yes, chickens. They were my gateway. We snuck them into the city. And I thought, it'd be really cool to have them maybe on the side of our garage. And that's where we put them when they're old enough to go out, and we had like a dog kennel, and then we also chicken wired around the bottom and everything, and we just had this lean-to for them to get under, and it worked, and nobody said anything. And luckily we didn't have roosters yet, so they were like a little flock of 6 baby chicks that we picked up when we were in Tennessee, because I'm originally from Ohio. So yeah, we had illegal chickens in the city, because why not? And they weren't very loud, and my neighbors actually liked hearing the hens cluck, because there's something about chickens. There really is. You can just sit there, you can enjoy them, listen to them chatter and whatever. And the geese are a bit loud and annoying, I know. But there's just something about chickens, man. I don't know what it is, but it's just awesome. And then after, probably by the fall, they'll start laying eggs for you and stuff, and it's even better. And some of our first chickens, I didn't know it was a big deal, but we had a pink egg layer, a blue egg layer. Man, they were fun. And then we had a silky. She was a little bigger than all the other chicks, and somebody told us to get one a little bit bigger to help the younger ones know how to drink water and eat food. And it all worked out, because the silky decided it was the mama of the group and would always let them snuggle under her when they slept. It was so cute. And I never really got worried about having chickens in the backyard, because you could just be like, what do you mean we're not allowed to have them? You could play dumb. Anything just to like start your own sustainable food source is really, really good to have. And I know I'm not a great gardener. Our first garden we had, though, was like really nice until the toddler went through and pretended she was Godzilla. But I never actually, well, the peppers we tried, the peppers were super hot. Like when you grow peppers on your own, I think they're always super hot. They're way hotter than the ones that you could get at the store ever. And I had a really terrible experience with one of the habanero peppers, because I used to love really hot, spicy peppers. I even had to get, before you could get ghost peppers, you had to get the seeds, you had to really special order them. And mine took a month to get here one time, because I had to order them all the way from India, I believe. And it took forever. And I didn't even get them growing in time. I just thought it'd be really great to try, Oh, I'm missing a lot of chat. Whatever. But like the habanero pepper was so spicy that I chugged like a gallon of milk, and then I just did not feel good from drinking all that milk, and my tongue was so hot. And I'm glad I didn't touch my face or anything, because the oils of these peppers can get on everything on accident. When Flash was a little boy, we had the jalapenos, and we were slicing up jalapenos, and he goes and he grabs one, and then he touched his face, and it was horrible. We had to try to get the oil off of his face, but yet he was screaming, and it was just like, my poor baby, no, don't touch the peppers, they're so spicy. And all we were doing was slicing the jalapenos in half, stuffing them with cream cheese, and wrapping bacon around them and cooking them in the oven, because that's how you jalapeno popper. You don't need all the crap on it. Or you could use pork panko, maybe. But I like jalapeno poppers that way. Oh no. So the mail you lost are the 2 electric bills and a bank statement. Well, who needs them? Let's see. And Thomas said his roommate has childlike tantrums. Well, that sucks. It's like living with a 2-year-old maybe that doesn't get their way. Sandy loves hearing the roosters in the morning. Yeah, isn't it nice? It's nice. Man, I don't even know how many roosters I have, but a few of them aren't getting along, and they're hanging out by the house, and so they have a little clutch of hens that hang out up here too. And then the little duckies and the geese are actually up by the house, because where I put all the wood chips that I got last year, I just decided to spread them all up here. my extra ones, and the water kind of pushed in puddles, these nice puddles for the ducks to play in and the geese. So they're up by the house right now. And the mailman shows up and the geese are like, honk, honk, honk. And I'm like, guys, get back. No hissing at the mailman. And then Thomas says, I have great luck with roommates. He's much better than the alcoholic who didn't want to pay. Oh, well, there you go. And then Granny Boo says she may try to have a few chickens when they move to the father-in-law's ranch. Yeah, why not? Chickens are they're fun. I like them. I really want to start, I know I have that little mobile coop that I like move the baby ones around, but I want to do like a better version, maybe on wheels, and like shove half of them in there and start just letting them improve the soil. Because I have really nice soil over here on where the kids have their trampoline and stuff. The grass is thicker. It's really nice, but there's too many trees on the way to do anything like planting wise. You could move animals. And, you know, it's all about soil improvement. And the best way to do that is to move animals around. And it's like better for them. You know, everybody wants mommy. Of course they do. I just can't hide away for an hour. Mom! It may be nap time for Rocky. Yeah. I'll lock the door. Oh no. They're gonna go play with her. Cool. Yes, hidden chickens are great. I'm all for it. I'm all for easy food, and raising your own chickens is great for easy eggs. It's very nice seeing you too, Sandy. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. I missed doing 2 lives this week, and I was like, I'm not going to miss another Saturday. I missed last Saturday because I had really had to hang clothes and do a bunch of laundry, and I was also feeling really crappy. And then I went to the emergency, or not the emergency, I went to the other one. Yeah, my brain's not functioning well. I didn't get to drink like all my coffee this morning. I just had like a couple cups and went. So what is it? Your neurons and electrodes are for my urgent care visit. I forgot to say urgent care. That's what I said. Which is crazy that I used to be like, this over there. And then like everything, I can snap it in a few minutes. Like, I told you to go to the door, or I walked through the hallway and totally forgot what I needed. And 2 seconds later, I was like, oh yeah, duh, a pen. So funny. Yeah, this is okay. And Granny Boo says her father-in-law raises beef, so you always have a full freezer. That's awesome. That is so cool. I like cows. Beef cows are huge though. I'd have to like look into smaller, like Dexter, or I was looking at these short-horned cattle. It'd be kind of neat. I think they're smaller. Excuse me. Yeah. Who doesn't like a father-in-law that hooks you up with beef, man? That's awesome. Isn't it crazy that you can just like live off of hamburger meat or just, steaks? I'm still amused by it, and I'm super amused that I'm not sick of eating it. Like it's every time it's really good with butter. Makes me feel good, so I like it. What I don't like is folding laundry, because then I have to put it away, because if I ask the kids to put it away, it ends up on the floor. But it's a game for me. I have to fold the laundry, then I run to the dresser drawers and I put it away real quick and I run back. It's a whole marathon. But sometimes I just don't do it, and I wait till I have like maybe my kitchen table full of laundry, and then I'm like, okay, I just need a little area and I'm folding, and I'll be like, begin, and then I do it. I have to make it a game. If it's not a game, it's not fun. Sandy said she raised cattle or a calf for 4-H growing up. Oh, that'd be so much fun to do. Yes, eat that ground beef and eggs. Yeah, I had like a burger patty. I was like, man, that looks really good with a lot of salt would be good, because I forgot to take my electrolyte. I think if I took the electrolyte, I probably wouldn't have ate a burger patty, but that's okay, because that's not really like a lot. And tonight I'm probably gonna have like I got some New York strips that were discounted in town for like $3, and I was like, I'm gonna eat that. So that's what I'm gonna eat tonight. For the kids, I pulled out like chicken thighs and chicken legs, because that's easy. You just throw them in the oven, or if it stops raining, I might grill them out. Is that the good bless your heart, Sandy? Bless your heart. I admire you, Erin. You're truly amazing. I have to make things fun. If it's not fun, I won't do it. Holly says that she's on day 175. Awesome. And you're loving it. Yeah, isn't it nice? It's so awesome. And not much of an appetite anymore. Yeah, it happens, right? Like when you're really hungry, go for it. And I was, kind of really hungry. I'm sure maybe if I drank a bunch of fizzy water, and I did have a couple cups of coffee. So I'm hydrated. I was probably just hungry. So I ate the burger patty. I'm trying to stay the OMAD, because it's starting to work again and the scale is going down a little bit. So I was just like, all right, I really should have done this a long time ago. And then you can what's fun is after a week of doing this, I could switch it back up to 2 meals or something. Jane says she's sincere. How can you spell sin with sincere? How does that song go? It is really awesome, isn't it? Oh, so I don't know how I did this, but apparently I'm a little bit more inspiring than I thought I would be, because my dad's doing low carb now. But one of my good friends, Jackie, the one that I traded eggs with, because it's fun to trade eggs and hatch them. Yes, keep that body guessing. That's what I'm doing. And although I really do enjoy 2 meals a day, but I probably stuff a little too much in my mouth during those 2 meals and not enough moving around. I don't know. But anyway, she told me that she started carnivore not too long ago, and she's done it before. She's done it years ago. And what messed her up was that she hates to throw away food, and her kids aren't carnivore. And she just started eating the carbs again, and the pasta and the veg. It's a downward spiral. So it's really cool that she's going back, and she's on day 4 or 5, and she got her husband to do it too. And he's like, I don't have any day 3. He's like, the arthritis in my hand, it's gone. And I was like, isn't it cool? I didn't know it did that. Carnivore. I was just about to cough. Hi, Bill. How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. But I'm just like, what do I do? What do I say? Because I don't know what I'm doing. All I'm doing is eating meat. And I thought, somebody that I would think of, somebody that I'd like to watch on YouTube would probably be a person that kind of shows you what normal life is like, and is just like, hey, this is what I'm doing today, so come on, let's do this. Or I'm just eating meat, and this is what I'm eating. I ate a steak. That's what I ate today, and I'm sharing it with all my kids because they didn't eat their dinner and they'd rather have my steak. I better buy more steak. All right. Sandy said all her pain was gone in day 2. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it was like, my knees don't hurt. I'm going to do a squat. Oh my God. What is this? I did not really do my research. I mean, I watched this doctor for a little bit on YouTube, so I guess I'm good. That's how I went with it. So inflammation is crazy, and to get rid of it that fast is amazing. And Bill said he voted no, but if I live more in the country, yes. I had secret chickens in the city, man. I'm like, I was on my way to actually being a better homesteader with my kids and stuff, but I didn't really I didn't connect the dots about the seed oils, the vegetable oils and all that. I did not until I did carnivore and I was like, "Oh my god. I got to stop doing this with my kids." Oh man. My brother is at the Derby, man. He's all dressed up with his lady friend. He took pictures. It's really cute. He's like had his pink striped shirt on, his pink fedora, and he was wearing white with his white Nikes, but they're the pink swishes. And I was like, who is this guy? He's so funny. He loves the Louisville and Lexington areas. He hangs out there a lot. Oh, Sandy loves horses. Horses are neat. We were driving by some the other day, and one was like just at the fence. Oh, that's thunder. Uh-oh. Okay, everybody's inside. I know they are. I can hear them. We're good. I was born in Kentucky. Kentucky was such a lovely drive from going to Kentucky to Ohio. And every time we do it, we'd be like, man, wouldn't it be cool if we could get like a nice little place in Kentucky? And honestly, for what they're asking for, you could probably get a nice piece of land in Kentucky for not as much as they went down here. God, thunder. I didn't know it was going to storm today. I didn't look it up. I've been not paying attention to the weather at all. Sometimes I watch the Ryan Hall. He gets me with, better watch out. Oh, the wet fields. Oh, so it actually might be fun to watch the Derby. Just put on for the kids. Oh no, wait, I can't. I got rid of cable. They can watch it. I'm sure they can watch it somewhere on an app. Let's see, Sandy said you have 9 horses, and when I moved to the parents' property 12 years ago, now my parents passed and no horses home. 9 horses, wow. I bet that was fun. Yeah, there was a horse and he was like near a fence, and I was driving by and I was like, did you know the horses that are closer to the fence are just looking for people, for company? And the ones that are in the field closer together are more herd like with their own? Did you guys know that? That's the only thing I know about horses. Not much. I had like a horse Bible and I was supposed to read it and learn about horses, and all I did was get scared. Just like with my sheep book. Did you know sheep carry chlamydia? Like, what the? I'm like, yeah, let's back that train off a little bit. I don't want that. But a lot of those books that you're reading and you just want to get a little more educated on these animals, and then you find out things like that, you're just like, man, sheep are gross, and they just want to hang their heads and die, and goats just don't want to stay in fences. A lot of it is that it's so hot and humid here that the parasites for the sheep and the goats won't actually work. Yep, actually, horses, 2 mules, and a donkey. On this farm, there used to be 5 donkeys. One of them died because he was super old. He was a white donkey. And then I think she sold her brown donkey, and then they had 2 female donkeys in the back, like in the back pastures. They were fun. Like at night, and I didn't know donkeys did this, but they're like, their heavy breathing and their funny sounds sound like ghosts, man. And when you look at them at night, the shadows, and they're staring straight at you and they're stepping straight, it just looks like a person, and you're just like a little Civil War soldier, and you're like, what is going on here? Granny Boo wants a miniature donkey. Oh my gosh, aren't they so cute? They're so cute. They're so little. Oh, and Sandy's dad rescued them. That's neat. We were looking at those horses that they gather up and sell because Flash is thinking about a horse, and I'm like, oh, we really need to do fencing first, or even just the electric fencing, which I think is like more fun. I have a really funny story about the electric fence though. Flash was potty training, and I had electric fence up around my geese, and I was moving my geese every day because geese eat grass just like sheep, and they do their job if you let them work. And he thought it would be really funny if he peed on the electric fence. It was really funny for him. He found out not to do that. He always gets this look too. I was like, dude, do not touch that electric fence. It's going to hurt. And he looked at me and he made this funny face and he touches the electric fence and he was crying. I'm like, dude, don't do that. You know not to do that. Boys, right? You had 2 retired racehorses. That is awesome, Sandy. I bet they were super nice too because they were used to people. They like retirement, right? They like retirement. Who doesn't? Gotta keep moving. Oh man, my category for this is entertainment. I need to fix that. This is just people in vlogs. I'm gonna finish that. Oh well. Looks like I am going to go. I'm gonna go for another like 15 minutes probably, and then call it a day. Probably make a movie. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like cook a steak or something, or not. I tried to when I was sick, I did longer shows that were about almost an hour, like 45 minutes or so. I just thought, what am I going to show? What am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? Type things. And I'm like, I'll just be me and see what I can find. And Sandy said her dad loved animals, and she does too. I do too. I really like animals. No world record live streams here. Hello. Yeah, no record, man. No record live streams right now. How long did yours go today? Does this because you're on here, so you probably ended? Did I cut it short? I'm sorry. Sorry, Rick. Will says 3/9/15. And Sandy said she watched 4 seasons on Netflix yesterday, and it was good. Huh. I get Netflix every once in a while, and when I get it, I have it for maybe a week or two. No, I'll have it for the month. And there's usually nothing that I watch. And the kids don't watch it. And I'm like, why did we get this? Why did you want this? Maybe for something. I don't even remember. Yours went for 7 hours. A 7-hour live stream. Oh, man. Yeah, I had to go shopping, so I had to leave. And I woke up late. I slept in, and my alarm didn't go off. And my husband actually works Saturdays now, so he actually had to wake up, oh gosh, maybe 4:30 or 5 when I usually wake him up, and I didn't. It was like 7 o'clock, and he was like, oh my God. What are you doing?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Flash. We're hanging out a little bit. Can you fit?
No.
No. Say hi.
Hi.
What are you guys doing? Are you in the rain still, or did you change?
We changed.
Okay, cool. Because I heard thunder. Sandy says I have several channels for movies, and my son put on my phone his plan. Oh, that's nice. The no debt duck crew. Hi, Flash. You can talk, buddy.
Hi.
What are you doing?
No.
Did you put your bikes up? You left them out in the rain?
Yeah.
Well, don't go out and change them until like the storm is over. Because I heard thunder, and that's not good. You don't want to be outside. I saw a Mountain Dew commercial that said guys get struck by lightning more than girls. What? Sandy said hi. Is that a broken fork?
Yeah, that's how I did then. A broken fork.
Flash, out of these three numbers, who do you think is going to win? 3, 9, or 15?
15.
I'll say 3. I'm partial to 3.
15.
15? All right. Those are our horses.
Wait,
We're not
what?
putting any money on it, though, man.
Wait, horses?
Yeah, the Kentucky Derby, right?
Oh, wait. Is someone at Kentucky Derby? Can I get over there?
No, you wouldn't fit.
Dang it. I did.
Yeah, I have it set up vertical. I like the YouTube vertical lives, but it used to be that you could change your background and it won't let me do it anymore, so I can't share pictures. That's why I like the vertical. I might bring back doing the Prism app with the chat that saves and runs on the screen when you rewatch, so you don't have to
Did you got any money yet?
What?
Any
I got a
money?
super sticker.
What?
Yeah. Granny Boo too.
What is a tuber tick?
A super sticker. A tuber ticker, right? Who isn't crazy? How do you not like enjoy going through life without a little fun, right?
My mom is so tasty.
Wouldn't it be cool if there was like a 7-foot-tall
Why not?
rabbit that talked to me all the time, Flash? But you couldn't see it. It'd be invisible.
It's been fake.
That doesn't mean it's fake. I could actually pretend that he's real. Name him Harvey.
Is he right there?
Watch out, you're in his spot.
Who?
Leave Harvey alone.
What?
All right, so if you have any questions for me, go ahead. I pretty much start something and I forget what I'm talking about, and then I go work.
What are we going to taxi?
Maybe after, but it
Yeah.
depends on the weather. If the weather doesn't clear up, I'm not really gonna go anywhere. Oh, I don't know. Any fun suggestions for videos? I thought about just letting you guys watch my boring folding of laundry and just like speed it up and play some music to it. Or just like putting a bunch of chicken on a pan and cooking in the oven. Let it roast. Or try the air fryer option on my oven, which it does have that. It's got a
I
convection.
told my mom.
Yeah, you're taller than me now. You're about the size of Harvey right now. Except his ears are a little bit taller. That's how it goes.
Wait, everyone giving you, huh? Not that close.
Oh, you're getting rain tomorrow, Sandy? Yeah.
Yeah!
Put the plant out
Wait,
now.
I didn't want to.
We-
Oh,
I went to the
Yeah.
co-op with Emmett, and they had some seeds, and they had the Big Max pumpkins or the jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, and I was like, Emmett, which one do you want to do? And he said he'd rather have the jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, and I'm like, okay, we'll get those. And then I got more cucumbers, but they were like called like long green ones or something.
Hobby
So
Mama
those
went.
will be fun. The kids love the cucumbers. All right, see you, Bill. So you'll be right back. We're gonna find out who wins.
Who wins?
Who wins the Kentucky Derby?
Wait, is
It's
it talking
racing.
over to?
Yeah, it is. If you guys want to, if you have the remote to the Roku, you could probably watch it.
Who are they?
It should just show. It should show an app that has it. If you guys want to watch the Derby before it's over,
Can you put it on?
that's a big deal.
Is it wide now?
My girls got to go visit the horses and everything, and it was really nice. And they get you can walk around, you could tour the place. It's so cool. And they got to like brush out horses, help wash one. They had a lot of fun.
And you get to keep one.
No, that's not how it works, Flash. You don't have to keep them.
I want one.
I know you want one, but you have to show me you can take care of a cat. That's what
No!
I'm doing for my birthday to celebrate. I am taking cats to get neutered in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to do a birthday live stream in the
But they don't
afternoon,
have that one.
but I know Mitch is having his Tuesday live stream, and then he's going to have a birthday live stream. Taking a break. Strudel Queen. How you doing, Tanya? We're just hanging out. It's like almost the end of my live stream. And we're chicken chattering away here with Harvey and Flash. If you haven't met my 7-foot tall rabbit.
Are you talking about Dana?
No, my rabbit. Sandy said she haven't eaten yet today and took out a porterhouse and you're not hungry. That's awesome. It must be later. I'm not very hungry now after I had the tea. The tea is good. It curbs my appetite sometimes. Flash, you're such a fool. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You can talk. He talks all the time.
Hi.
He got kicked off the bus till Tuesday. So he's going to be late to school on Tuesday. Everybody else has to ride the bus because we get to drop off 4 cats to get spayed and neutered.
We don't do that, Bill.
And then I have to take you to school right after.
On this topping.
You're not going to get anything, dude. You got kicked off the bus.
I want a horse. Or just get a horse app for that.
Oh, awesome, Tanya. She said she made it without cheating. A lot of temptations this weekend. I bet with the smells
If you
and stuff.
guys have
Sandy
a
said
horse,
she had 3 thick, fatty pork chops yesterday. Oh, man, still full.
if you guys don't want a horse, then give it to me.
Don't want a horse? What are you going to do with a horse?
I do ride it all the time.
Maybe. But we have to really clear all the trees and get bigger fields for a horse.
It's just dumb. I'm eating them.
The food line by me sells really thick, fatty pork chops, man. They are so good. Every once in a while, I'll really want one, and I'll get one. Especially when they're on sale, and they're like $3, because pork is usually pretty cheap. And I'll pick it up. They're so good, though. They're like, with the bone in. What, Batman? Flash, you dressed up like Wonder Woman.
No, I'm not.
Like a fish. Thanks, buddy.
Batman.
Hi, Miss Scarlett. You can bring the babies in. I'm about to kind of wrap this up.
Oh, can I say
everybody's starting to come in. Say hi. Hi. Nikki, go blow your nose, man. Hi, Emmett. Yes, I will tie your shoes. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I'll hook you up, Nikki. I got your stuff. Oh no! You all right? Gotta watch out for that. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. Oh, I guess you're over.